Welcome to Intoxicated Insights. I'm Sage, and this is Jen. And if something here offends you,
please let us know, because we really need a good laugh.
We're going to be talking about some bad dating experiences where there's a little age gap between us. I don't see it, but there is a little bit. You've never done online dating.
Never.
Excuse me, so how did you guys meet people back then?
At work, which was a bad thing.
Yeah,
you had to fucking quit your job. So
cheers to that.
So the weirdo that I fucking met at work, not Aaron, who's my husband of 27 years.
I'm divorced, but not single.
I met him at work and had to fucking quit my job because he was a fucking weirdo.
Wait, Aaron?
Not Aaron.
Oh.
The weirdo that I fucking dated. Aaron knows about him.
Okay, so we're gonna go through this. Okay, so I've done online dating. I've been catfished.
Oh, I've never done fucking... Nope.
I've been catfished.
You should fucking catfish somebody.
What? Why? Am I a catfish?
No.
No.
But just to fuck with somebody.
No. They fucking get crazy on me. So the guy that catfished me, I don't know how...
fucking crazy. I'm done. I would never fucking do that shit. Sage, no.
I don't know how he did it because he was normal. We FaceTimed. This was in Arizona. We FaceTimed. He sounded normal. He was talking normal. He sent me videos that were normal. And he was like, hey, why don't you come meet up?
No.
Listen, this was a bad time in my life, but he's like, why don't you come meet up with me at my house and we'll watch movies? And I'm like, oh, okay, red flag.
And I'll fucking kill you. No, I would never go. I would never do that shit.
Red flag. Okay, I've done some red flag things. So anyways, I go, right? I drive out there. And I get there. And you know how, like, when someone's far away, they, like, start to get shorter and shorter and smaller as you get closer to them?
No, I don't know. I don't fucking know. You're in my face. Hey, you want to go out? That's it.
Okay, well, anyways, I walk up to his house, and he's getting shorter and shorter and shorter. And then he had those, like, have you seen Shallow Hal with, like, the little, like, guy that, like, walks like this with the little sticks on his arms? I'm sorry, I don't know the politically correct... You know, the guy with the sticks on his arms, and he's like...
He walks on his knees.
Kind of. I don't know. He couldn't walk. So I'm like, oh, shit, when I walk up. But what am I supposed to do? My brother's handicapped. My brother's handicapped, so what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to be mean? No, I would be so sad if someone was mean. So I was like, I'm going to go into his house. He definitely catfished me, 100%. Had to have a brother. Had to. So we walk into his house, and he's like, he's like, there's like a hallway, and he's like, holding onto the wall and walking, right? And I'm just following him like, okay, right? So we get into his bedroom, and his bed was so high. I don't know why his bed was so high, because he couldn't barely reach it. So I'm sorry, that's so mean, but like, he catfished me, so he deserved kind of a little bit of ridicule. And I like sit on his bed, and he's like, do you want to watch a movie? And his speech was kind of not, you know,
he's
clear.
Not asking if you want to watch a movie. He's like,
telling
you want
me.
to give me a blowjob?
No, yeah, so listen, no. So I hop on his bed. I'm like, yeah, I'll watch a movie. He starts to get naked, and I was like, oh, okay, we can't do this. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what to do. So he's like walking. It was super awkward. He like walked me out because I'm like, hey, I can't do this. He sticks his tongue in my mouth as I hug him goodbye, and I'm like, it's like a big tongue, and I'm like, I don't know what to do, and I'm just like.
I have a big tongue too. What do you want to see it? I mean, I haven't showed it to you. So fucking big.
Your tongue?
Mine. Are you ready?
You have to show the camera. You can do the...
Are you ready for it? No, it's that.
No, we're not ready. So anyways, he walks me out, and he asked me if I needed gas money, and I was like, no, I'm good.
Do you need gas money? That's what I would have said.
I was just like, what?
Anywhere.
So I walked out, and I got in my car, and I left, and that was my first time ever being catfished.
I have never been catfished. I mean,
what were your weird dates? You've told me something about some guy that didn't like to poop.
I told you. He fucking did the laser shows.
Wait, hold on. You have to elaborate. Laser shows. Hold on. I gotta take a shot of my drink. Shot, tequila. It's a tequila. What are you drinking?
I'm fucking drinking. Well, here's all these.
Well, you're gonna have to bleep this episode so much.
Oh, look at these.
Tequila, right?
So he worked at the Space Theater with me and Aaron.
You worked at a space theater?
Yes, at Balboa Park. And he did the fucking light shows, the laser shows.
What did you do at the space theater?
I was the fucking boss. And so this guy, he's like, you want to go on a date? And I'm like, oh, you do the laser shows. And I'm like, oh, you're kind of cute. I'm 15 at this point.
Oh my god, how did you even work at 15?
Because my parents. They're like, you need to go and do something with your life. And I'm like,
At 15? Okay. Nice. Yeah. I was pregnant at 16, so I don't know why I'm surprised.
I was at 15. But, yeah, that's another story. But, so I went out on a date with him, and he's like, I want you to come meet my parents. They're really red.
One date and meet the parents. Sounds like my boyfriend now.
And so I fucking went and got stoned with them. And
with the parents?
Yeah.
And him?
And him. And went in his room, and I'm like, are we going to go and fucking eat something?
What a different time. What a different time.
And I said, no.
How old was he?
He was like in his 30s. Yeah. And I'm like, are we going to go eat some food? And he says to me,
this is not normal.
No, he says to me, he goes, well, I don't really want to go eat any food because I don't like to go poop. So I don't want to go and eat. And I'm thinking,
what?
That's what he said to me.
He didn't want to poop like a girl. I get it. I don't like pooping in front of my new boyfriends. I've been with my boyfriend for a year and a half. I don't want to poop around him.
You don't want to poop?
No. He's going to see it or smell it.
That's what he said to me. I don't want to eat anything. And I'm like, so you're not like really going to take me out for dinner? And he's like, no, we're not going to go out for dinner. I'm like, so this is it? And he's like, yeah,
hanging with the parents.
Like,
so backtrack. So hanging with a 30-year-old with his parents smoking weed at 15.
I might have been 16.
It's still terrible.
It's horrible.
Yeah, okay. As long as you recognize it, because you're nonchalantly passing this information to me, and I'm like, wait, what?
I don't care about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so the messed up thing about it is that when Aaron had his big party at one of his high-rise parties, he was the fucking... High-rise
parties? You guys were, working at a space theater.
No.
Was it cheap back then, or what?
No. One of his high-rise that he did.
Oh, working. Okay.
He was the videographer with the mayor there. The mayor was there, and then here he was, and he's, totally staring me down. And I'm like, oh, shit.
The poop guy.
And I told Aaron that. I said, that's the poop guy. He's like, no. And he's like, I know, I already saw him. He's like, I was just going to tell you that's the poop guy. Don't go over there.
Weird.
Because he knows about it.
Okay, what about, okay, I can top you on the poop guy. I can top you on the poop guy. For sure. So anyways, I was going through a rough time in life, right, after that big traumatic thing and everything, and it had been a little while after, and I was stuck in the house 24/7, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to go out with the first person on a dating app. I think it was Hinge or Bumble or something. That's the thing. Nowadays, a girl can hop on to a dating app, and I can have someone here right now. I could do it right now if I was single. I could... Let's do it. I'm not even all that. I'm not even saying I'm a 10 or anything. I'm just saying, no. I mean, maybe. I don't know. That's the risk you take. Sometimes it's a little bit of a kink. I don't know. But either way, I was going to say really nice guy, really traumatized guy, starts messaging me. And he's talking about how he wants to go out to drink and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, yeah, I can go out to drink. And at this time, I had never had Uber on my phone. I was never had gone out. I was super sheltered for the most part, so I had not gone out. So I was like, okay, yeah, you can pick me up. Again, red flag. Should have driven. Shouldn't just get in the car with anyone. But anyways, he picks me up, and he's nice at first. He's in this nice truck. I'm like, okay, this is kind of cool. We're driving down, and we're in Virginia Beach, and we're going to Oceanside, or we're going to the ocean front or something like that to go party or whatever. And as we're driving, he starts talking about, I'm starting to do the motion because I have PTSD. He starts talking about his ex-wife and how she's pregnant, but he doesn't know if it's his, and all this drama. And I'm like, okay, whoa, bro. And I'm not ready to spill my drama because I'm just gonna get my drama and my trauma to
Let me the fuck out of the goddamn
truck. It gets worse.
Yeah.
So then he is getting hot or something, and he pulls up his sleeve, and there's just nothing but cut marks that he's cutting himself, hurting himself. Fresh cut marks. And I'm trying not to look at it, but I'm oh shit. And at this time, again, I didn't have Uber, I didn't have anything. So we get to the bar, and it's this dance club, and has a stripper pole in it, and all this crazy stuff, and it also has outside patio. And we get there, and he's let's dance. And it's like 9 o'clock, and I'm like, bro, slow down. It's literally 9 o'clock. I'm not getting on the dance floor. Like, you need to calm down. Like, let's get a drink. And he's like dancing around me, and I'm like getting more annoyed because I already have known that he has trauma, and now he's a cutter, and I'm like, oh fuck, I can't deal with this. I have my own trauma. I can't deal with this shit. I can deal with
cut me.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna.
So anyways, he wants to go dance so bad. So finally I'm like, okay, we'll go dance. So we were like dancing, and there's like minimal people dancing, right? So finally it starts to fill up, right, around like 10:30, and I'm like, again, I'm like sheltered. I have no Uber. People are gonna roast me in the comments because they're gonna be like, you could download Uber. I could have, right? But like when you're around a weirdo, you're like, ugh, like what do I do? I don't know. I froze. It was weird. I didn't know what to do. So anyways, he's like dancing, right? He's distracted, and I'm like, I'm gonna go find my escape. So I go outside, and I'm smoking my vape, and I'm hitting the vape, and this girl sits down next to me, and she's like, are you okay? You're kind of like distraught. I was like, I'm here with a fucking weirdo. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. He's like,
walk away.
Yeah, she's like, what do you mean you don't go home? She's like, go home. I'm like, I don't even know I don't have Uber or anything. She's like, oh my god, like we'll take you home. So like, I hung out with her and all her friends the entire night, and he would like come in and out, and I'd be like, oh my god, like, and they'd like block him, and then some girl even took the fucking fall for me and went into the dance floor with him and was dancing with him, and then the other girl got me an Uber. So there was that moment too. That was a horrible experience too.
It's disgusting. So, well, I would give
cheers to that.
And then I would be like dance music, and then like the brick house would come on, and it's like everybody wants to fucking dance around. And you know who you are. You would fucking hump up on me and be like, oh, you look good for having 2 kids. And it's like,
she does. You do look good.
You motherfuckers.
You do look good. I don't know. I've had quite the experience. I've had quite the experience here. I got roofied in Hillcrest here.
Well, I haven't.
Have you ever been roofied?
Not roofied. I told you I went to the Jerry Garcia concert.
I don't even know who that is.
It's Grateful Dead, but he left them, and then he went and did Jerry Garcia band concert over in fucking Balboa Park. And it was like a fucking Grateful Dead concert. And yes, somebody gave me fucking something. But again, I was on the 16.
You were too young to be out there doing all this stuff. I was like 24, 25.
I wasn't. I married his ass.
The time I got roofied, I was like 30 out here. That shit was wild.
Well, not me.
I gardened. Everyone knows what that means. My eyes are going cross-eyed. So you got drugged at the Jerry Garcia concert.
Well, it was kind of like a Grateful Dead concert, but it wasn't Grateful Dead. It was the Jerry Garcia band. And it was 1996. I have proof. I'll show you the fucking
I was 4.
I know. It's fucking hysterical.
That's fucking hilarious.
I have my fucking tickets, so. And they fucking drugged me. I got like a fucking breakfast burrito.
Ugh. Makes me sick.
Well, it was a fucking fair. It was like a fucking festival. I don't remember how I got home. And I told my dad, like 2 years ago, like, okay, I went to the Jerry Garcia band concert. And he's like, what? I thought you were sleeping at your friend's house.
Oh, because you were 16.
And I said, no, I went there. And he's like, how did you get
home? I have
a
herniated back, that's why I move around constantly.
He's like, how did you get home? And he was mad.
Yeah. I can't believe, so he didn't know that you were going to the concert?
No. It was free tickets from the Space Theater guy that did the laser shows that didn't like the poop.
Oh my gosh.
He gave me free tickets.
Poop guy was everywhere.
The poop guy was everywhere. I had to quit my job.
Because of poop guy?
Yes. But I married my husband.
And now you're chilling.
Are you drunk?
Yeah.
Is that why you ordered the fries?
Yeah. Broke and I'm hungry.
You're always hungry. Oh my god. I'm dying with you.
Oh, I was gardening.
What are you gardening? Cookies? My garden's all clean.
No, you know, gardening.
Oh, we forgot the fucking... And it's gold.
What?
The blowjob fucking cup.
What?
Are you so fucking...
Yeah, we're still recording.
Okay, it's in a bag, and it's gold, and it's a gold coin, and it's a fucking blowjob fucking token, and it's fucking a gold coin.
We're full gold.
Full gold. I made it for him.
You made it.
Yes.
Like burn the metal down.
No, I paid somebody to fucking make it. But it's 24 karat gold.
Doesn't it have a blowjob candle too?
It's a blow. Well, I have the fucking candle too.
Yeah, blowjob candle.
No, the kids found it.
Not the kids. He's like old. He's like old. They're like old. They're like not kids.
No, the kids found it. And they're like,
what? Explain what kids are. They're gonna be like, kids found your blowjob candle.
My son had a party in my house.
Her adult son.
My adult son. He's 25.
Uh-huh.
And they found the fucking blowjob candle that was on the counter, which we get blowjob out in that room, and you're fucking partying out there.
Weak.
So
that's pretty funny.
It was a little bit embarrassing.
As you guys can also see, this is called Intoxicated Insights, and these are our insights because I'm definitely intoxicated right now.
Me.
You're definitely not. Are you? Are you?
No, I'm buzzed.
Oh, well, I'm like...
No, I'm good.
Dude, me being drugged in Hillcrest, that was wild. That was another online dating scandal.
It's not... No. I don't fucking do that. I stay home and get drunk.
You're married, but okay, so I went out, right? I was broken up with my ex that I came out here with that you know about. And I wanted to go out. So I not hooked up, but like I met up with... I met up with this person off of Bumble, Hinge, something like that. I don't know.
Bumble? What the fuck is even Bumble?
It's a dating app. Bumble, sponsor us. Anyways, so, you know, I meet up with him and we go to this bar and it's in Hillcrest. And he's like, meet me here, blah, blah, blah. I get up there, we're like hanging out, we're having a couple drinks. He seems normal. And he's like, let's go to a gay bar. And I was like, not that I don't like gay bars, but for a man to suggest to go to a gay bar on a first date, a little weird. So anyways, we go, because I'm an open girly. And we go, and I mean, I only had like 2 drinks, and then he was like, do you want to like, I don't know, actually I don't even remember him saying, do you want to go anywhere? Or actually no, he said he wanted to go to another bar. So I'm like, okay, let's go to another bar. So anyways, at this point, I'm like feeling wasted, right? Like really, really drunk. Not off, like I drank 2 drinks. I've had like half a bottle of tequila today, and I'm fine. Like I wouldn't say I'm fine, but like I'm talking. I get to his house, okay, he took me to his apartment, and you know like when you're like about to get sick and you feel like you have it together, but like you don't have it together, but like you're thinking you have it together. So I'm like, I have to go to the bathroom, and so I go to the bathroom, and I thought I made it all over the toilet, or in the toilet, I puked all over his floor. But I think he roofied me, okay, right? So anyways, I'm puking all over his floor, I come back out, and I'm like, hey, I don't feel good, I want to go home. And he was like, let's just come sit over here, come sit on my bed. And I'm like, you know, I'm drugged, like I'm out of it, right? So like I sit on his bed and he starts like I remember he starts making out with me and he's on top of me and I'm like, ugh. And he's like, ugh. He like gets off me and he's like, ugh. Why are you like just laying there like a dead fish? I was like, I don't know, maybe because you're trying to rape me? And he was like, all right, I'm getting you a fucking Uber. Called me an Uber because I called him out on it. And I was like, I think you drugged me. And then I was like, I don't know why I was being so respectful and why I didn't just puke all over his floor. But I was like, let's go to the bathroom. So I like went to the bathroom. I puked again.
Puke in a sink.
Why I was being so respectful, I have no clue. I don't even know why. So anyways, what pisses me off is he put me in an Uber to go back to the bar where I parked my car. And this is on like a Tuesday after work because I had a work event. And then I went out afterwards. Okay? This is like a Tuesday. So my car is somewhere in Hillcrest. And I'm like, all right, here we go. I'm in the Uber. And if I would have remembered that he bought the Uber, I would have fucking puked all over it. But I thought I paid for the Uber. So I was swallowing my puke for like the 20-minute ride back to Hillcrest. So we get back to Hillcrest and all I remember is like the big sign in Hillcrest of like Hillcrest or whatever it says. And I'm like, my car's around here somewhere. Can't find my car. I'm spinning. I'm walking. I'm like, oh my God, it's like 3 a.m. And I'm like, this is not good. I'm trying to call my ex because that's the only person I really know. He's not answering. So I'm like, oh my God. So all I knew to do while drunken, and I remember being like super messed up and being like, thank God this happened to me and not someone else because like I can handle my shit. And I remember putting myself in between 2 cars, like the bumper on the road and like hiding. That way like no one could see me if I was like passed out. I woke up at like 9 o'clock in the morning in between these 2 cars and I was like, what the hell? I had to go to work. I was already late for work and I was like, oh my God. So I had to call my work on the meeting huddle and I was like, hey, lost my car after the work event. I'm still messed up. I think I got drugged.
Okay.
So that was an interesting time too. No, yeah.
People are a mess up. I won't say the F word.
He was a good-looking guy.
I understand why you
Pick the bear. Oh God.
Yeah. And he's like,
Whatevs.
that's what I think.
So this is Intoxicated Insights, and we definitely got intoxicated and forgot what we were talking about. So this is the end of this podcast.
Oh, let me get my glasses. Unless you want to see me.
Thanks for joining us.